Well, the images are unbelievable. A car split in two after an early morning accident.
A 23-year-old man died as a result of the accident, and a 22-year-old woman remains in critical condition at UMC right now. 8 News Now reporter Cassandra Garcia is live with more. Cassandra, how fast do police think this car was going?
Paul, those images are just incredible. The North Las Vegas Police Department says that they believe that car was going at least 80 miles per hour. They won't know the exact speed until the speed tests come back. Neighbors who live here in this area say they're not surprised that cars are going by higher than the posted speed limit, but were shocked by this accident. Many of them were actually woken up this morning because of the sound of that accident. Early this morning, Chopper 8 was high atop this deadly accident. Justin Vasquez was on his way to work and was one of the first to come across the horrific scene.
Seen the car in the middle of the road. I thought it was a tree, all the wind and stuff. And when I looked out the window, there was a body in the street. So I got out, called 911. When
emergency crews arrived, they discovered more than just one person was seriously injured.
The medical team got here probably a minute after we found the other person in the bushes, and they were still alive when they put her in the truck.
Chrissy Kuhn with the North Las Vegas Police Department says 2 people were riding in this Honda Civic when it swerved, hit a tree, and then hit a pole. A 23-year-old man died at the scene, and a 22-year-old woman was transported to UMC in critical condition. Kuhn says they believe the car was speeding at more than 80 miles per hour when it crashed, and they also believe alcohol may have played a factor. People who live in the neighborhood say drivers normally speed through this area. Kim Russell says she was actually forced out of bed because of the crash.
It just jarred me and woke me up. Well, I was more shocked when I looked over the wall and saw the young man laying in the road. You know, that wasn't very pleasant.
From her backyard, you can see just how close the car came to her house.
There was parts. There was a mirror laying in the backyard.
Police spent most of the afternoon investigating what led to the crash and will have more information in the coming days. Now, as part of the investigation, police actually shut down most of the stretch of road. They were actually recreating the accident, trying to figure out what forced that driver to swerve. They say that they know they're considering that alcohol was a part of this accident. Now, when the investigation is complete, we'll get a lot of that info, and especially what we're wondering, how fast that driver was actually going. Reporting live, Cassandra Garcia, 8 News Now.
That must have been so tough for those neighbors and that witness to come upon that scene. Any idea yet, Cassandra, who was in the car, the man or the woman?
As of right now, they haven't released either identity of the man or the woman. We will bring that to you as soon as we find out, as long as all the other details.
Early in the investigation. All right, Cassandra, thanks. Taxi drivers at Yellow Checker Star can get back to work. The longest cab strike in Las Vegas history now over.